So I always use UKREiiF, this conference, as an opportunity to take the temperature in the market and get a sense of how positive or otherwise people are feeling about things. This time last year, there was quite a bit of doom and gloom. It was a tough time for the industry. I sense that there's green shoots of recovery. Certainly in the part of the market that we operate in, we're seeing more activity, and that's encouraging, but I'm not sure it's a consistent picture across the board. So I like to take the temperature for that, but also, we're particularly focused on driving impact and sustainability in real estate generally. In our part of the market, we're a development lender, so particularly focused on the construction side of things, and in the smaller mid-market area of the market that we service. So I'm interested to find people who are innovating, who are at the forefront of thinking in that area. Quite a few seeds came out of last year's conference that we've built upon to bring some initiatives through in our business over the last 12 months. So hoping to get some more of those seeds again this year. We're a development lender. We lend in the small mid-market space, as I'd describe it, so 10 to 50, possibly up to 80, 100 million loans across the UK and across sectors. So quite broad in that sense. A year ago, development was very tough. It was very difficult for developers to make the numbers add up. You had a combination of factors. You had inflation that was still running a little bit out of control. So cost inflation on the construction sites was very hard. There was still a sense of price discovery in the market and not knowing ultimately what assets were going to be worth when they were built. Combination of factors made development hard. It made it just tricky to make people get the numbers to add up. That feels like it's abated. Inflation is, touch wood, under control, and the price discovery phase feels like it's over, and people are now getting accustomed to where that's settled. So consequently, there are more developers who are making the numbers add up, and we are certainly seeing significantly more inbounds and requests for our finance than we were this time last year. I think there are still problems in the lending market, certainly in certain sectors. In the commercial office sector have been well publicised, the difficulties there. There's refinance challenges coming for a lot of lenders. We operate in the construction space, so fortunately that impacts us less. So it's not a universal picture, but generally I am a lot more positive than I was 12 months ago. Okay, well, clearly we've got a general election coming up in the next 6 months or so. That is going to have an impact. It seems likely that we're going to have a Labour government, and I think the size of the majority that they get will determine how courageous and ambitious they are with their policies. I would hope that they will follow up on what they've said in terms of attacking the issues in the planning system, which is a consistent theme in our industry. And I guess the final thing would be the overall economic situation, and particularly interest rates. And I'd like to see the first step down from the Bank of England to signal that that's the direction of travel. I am positive about the future. It feels like we've turned a corner. We've had a very tough 18 to 24 months. It feels like the worst is over. I still think UK real estate remains a very positive place for investors to operate, whether it be the house building sector or the commercial sector. Yes, I am optimistic about it. We tend to focus a lot on the negatives and the things that could be improved, and rightly, there always will be things to improve. But if you step back and look at things on a macro perspective, in the UK, we have a stable legal system, we have a stable financial system. There's still a lot going for the UK, and real estate is such a core part of the economy. Those things I don't think are changing anytime soon. So overall, I am positive.